Hi, guys.
Welcome back to another episode of My Kind of Women. We're just keeping it chill today. So, how are you? How's your week been? I know we missed an episode last week, girl. Trying to get back into it though. I'm gonna need y'all to bear with us. I'm gonna need y'all to bear with us.
It is
The plague got us.
Yeah, it's like sick season. There's some virus going around. We're like, I think last episode or the episode before, I was talking about me being sick.
And then I
I'm
got sick
again.
and then she's sick again.
Last week, Sarah was sick at the beginning of the week, and then I got sick at the end of the week, and we are just
Fighting
struggle
for
bus.
our lives, literally fighting for our lives.
So we're here, and
I wouldn't say back and better than ever,
yeah,
but
no,
we're here.
You're gonna hear some sniffs.
Some
You're
sniffs, you're gonna hear some congestion.
You're gonna hear some sniffs, some coughs, we're getting there.
We're fighting.
But
Okay.
we're here giving you guys a video.
Yeah.
Sorry
Trying to do the
again
damn
about
thing.
last week. We're
You know,
trying.
we are, and honestly,
We're
it is
trying to
just-
stay on track.
It's hard to kind of figure our schedules because it's getting back into like that summer season where it's just like more clients are signing up, busy, and then also with getting sick and everything. And girl, getting over the damn holiday, I needed a minute to like recuperate myself.
I think it really.
Oh my god.
And it's just like, yeah, it's just like a lot going on.
Yeah.
Like for our business, like we're just like,
I feel like the first start of the year is always like chaos.
and we really started this at the beginning of the year.
Oh yeah, we did. We said full send.
Full send. Full send.
First
But
couple weeks
here
of the
we
month.
are. Thank the Lord we're alive. Almost went to urgent care the
Seriously.
other day because my throat was closing in on
Oh my
me.
god, you didn't tell me that.
Yes, my throat was literally little by little. I couldn't even swallow at night.
Was that last week?
No, it was 2 nights ago.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't
That's
know.
crazy. Was it just from like being sick or were you
Yeah, like my throat like was just getting so swollen. I felt like it was like
you couldn't
so
breathe.
sore. And I actually had my tonsils removed. I don't know if you knew that. I had
No.
my tonsils removed.
That's crazy.
So I shouldn't get strep.
strep, yeah.
But I felt like it was, but
That
it
is
wasn't.
so crazy. I wonder what happens with that. Because, girl, I used to get tonsillitis, like, literally all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And when and they still didn't remove my tonsils. Like, I
Really?
still have my tonsils, yeah. And I had tonsillitis. I've had it, like,
All the time.
3 times, maybe.
I used to
Like,
get it like at least once a month, which is so funny.
Oh my god, once a month.
And it's an awful, like, it's one of those things that it's not like a, like
Yeah.
it takes over your whole body. You get a fever.
No,
your
your
throat
body
hurts, you can't
aches.
eat. Your body aches, your head hurts. Like, literally, you're down for the
Bad.
count.
Yeah.
And I would get it like once a month in high school. It's so funny because one of my clients the other day was telling me, like, you get strep from, like, having dirty hands and shit. And so I was like,
My face. I said,
not me. I was like, damn, what are you trying
why are you trying to
say?
call me out?
I was like, what are you trying to say? But
I don't know if I believe that
I
though,
got
because
it.
girl, I'm
I
constantly
was just
washing my
kinda
damn
like,
hands.
Oh, it's kind of like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Like, it was something about like putting your
Yeah.
hands in your mouth, or I don't know what.
That's weird.
But I finally got my tonsils removed like in 2014 or something because it was
like
bad.
Honestly, I'm like surprised that they haven't like removed mine. Well, I know they won't now because I think once you pass like a certain age,
I was gonna
like
say,
it just
yours is
becomes like too
older.
dangerous of like a surgery than it is
Probably.
like when you're younger. But I have no idea why they never did, because when I tell you I would get tonsillitis, I kid you, every single year, the same time of year.
Awful.
Like, and it was like literally so bad.
Awful.
Like I would be bedridden, like I could not move, like not eat anything.
It's yeah, you
Like,
can't swallow. I feel like you get like a big fever.
You
So
do chills. Damn.
I hope you guys are doing good.
I know. We hope you're doing
you guys
well.
are feeling not sick.
Are
I'm
you
sure,
guys sick?
I'm sure
it's
most
caught in
people are.
most people, yeah. And I don't know what it is. Like, it's not, because I don't feel like it's like a regular cold. Like,
It's not.
girl, TMI, but I was so congested. Like, when I was blowing my nose, like, the mucus that was coming out of my body was like green.
It was unheard of.
green. I was like, who are you, Ben 10? Okay. Like, this shit was wild.
Swear. And even Ayla, like the kids at school, they're all getting sick. She's been like so gross and snotty.
Yeah.
Every second we're like, go blow your nose. So
Yeah. Well, luckily, one of my friends, Alon, I know you've probably seen him at the gym. He has like the really long curly hair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know what you're
So he got me some OSHA root, which
Okay.
is like a natural like root. It's good for like the immune system, like the respiratory system. Tastes like asshole.
Okay.
Absolutely disgusting. But it worked.
It's
so
like
good.
it's for the benefit more than the taste.
So well, because even like my nephew the other day, like you could hear him like starting to get sick, but he has asthma. So I was like, Jord, like eat one of these right now. And he was like gagging, fighting for his life, trying to like get it down. But it
Literally,
helps.
I do. Jaime's mom she didn't create. She did not create.
Yeah.
No one come for me. But it was like a.
She's
like,
the
she has, like,
co-founder,
this-
inventor.
Yeah, it's like some kind of like health shot: cayenne pepper, lemon,
yes.
honey, and
Ginger?
I think
Is it
well,
turmeric?
no, just like I think it's those three, and then she just puts a little water in it, and she
Okay.
puts it in the microwave, gets it warm to like for the honey to get
Yeah,
warm,
yeah.
and then you take it. It's so spicy, but it's so good, and they take it every night. Like it's not just when you're
So
sick.
smart.
So
I used to
I'm
like
gonna start making
religiously
those
do
'cause
like
it's,
ginger turmeric. You want to know what I just thought about too? Because like everyone always says turmeric, but it's turmeric because
Actually,
there's an R in
I
front
was
of
gonna
it, and
say
I didn't even realize that
turmeric.
because it's TURM and then whatever turmeric. I don't even know how to really spell it. But
Turmeric.
turmeric, yeah.
I feel like I sound funny. Turmeric.
Because it sounds weird. Because like I'm so no, but same. Because I'm so used
Yeah,
to
yeah.
saying turmeric,
Turmeric. Yeah.
but it's
okay.
turmeric.
Good to know. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I that's good for you too. Like
Oh, yeah,
literally
so
so
good.
good. But I do that, and then oregano oil is like a good natural allergy,
I did not know
like
that.
a natural Benadryl.
Oh, oregano oil. So do you just like,
Yeah, it's
is
like
it like
the
a
oil.
pre-made like oil, or is
So
it, do you have to like cook?
I got mine from Sprouts, but you
Oh,
could
okay.
get them anywhere. But like it's like an oil of oregano, and it's just like an oil. And I would just it says I think it says like 6 drops, but I usually just do
Oh,
like
okay,
4.
so it's like a literal, like,
and I
dropper.
just I
Okay,
just
okay.
drop it in like water and
Yeah,
just take it really
my
quick.
mind was like thinking like cooking oil, girl.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Not cooking oil. I mean, I'm sure.
Well,
I'm
because
sure-
like the other day, like when I was sick, I think I posted it on Instagram.
Yeah,
So if you
I
guys
saw
follow
that.
me on Instagram, you see. But garlic is a natural antibiotic.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, you smash garlic up, you put it in olive oil, you heat it up, and you put like you can put a couple drops in your ear. It works so well. Or just eating raw garlic, like when you're sick because of the
Yeah.
antibody or the antibiotic, whatever the hell you want to call it.
good for
It
you.
works so well.
I just
Literally
like
so
I
well.
love a good natural remedy
Me
more
too.
than anything.
Anything, yeah.
But yeah, oregano oil or oil of oregano. I can't tell which one it is, but that's good for like a natural. Yeah, if you have allergies,
allergy, medication?
allergy season, instead of taking Benadryl, which because Benadryl like makes
Yeah,
you really
like
tired,
drowsy.
or like Zyrtec, you could take oregano
Girl,
oil.
That's so smart. I'm gonna have to tell Vanessa that because poor thing suffers from allergies.
Yeah,
so
I get
bad.
really bad allergies
So,
too,
so
so I'm
bad.
like,
And you know what? Not want to know what? Like I literally have never had allergies before, ever. Like I never get like the seasonal allergies like anybody does. But for
Must be
some
nice.
girl, I know. But no, but I was gonna say for some reason this year, I don't know what is flying around in the damn air. It was trying to take
getting
me
it?
out.
Really?
Yeah, like girl, when I tell you I'd be sneezing.
I can't even remember too. I don't even know what it is that I'm allergic to.
I want to
it's
say
like
it's
Something pollen.
I want to say it's tree. Well, for me, like tree pollen, because you can go online and like
Yeah.
it'll tell you like what counts are like high and like pollen, like bee pollen, whatever it is.
Mine was like ragweed or something.
I never even heard of that.
Ragweed. I think it's
Ragweed?
ragweed. And I think even it says on the weather app, it'll say
Like the pollen count. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Hold on,
Yeah.
let me
That's how I
see.
found out the other day. Because like when I was like sneezing, and so I went to go see, and it was like the tree pollen was like the highest. So I'm like, maybe I'm allergic to that, but I don't know. I've never before.
had allergies.
No.
And now you do.
Yeah,
That's so
like
strange.
the only thing like I'm allergic to, like I'm allergic to some medications and like cats.
I'm allergic to cats. I think
But
too.
I still love
Cats and dogs out of nowhere.
Really?
Yes, my client had me watch her dog, and then
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
and then
Did you get
anytime
hives?
Yes.
Shut up.
I did. Yes.
No way.
And then with I'm now that I'm thinking about it, yes. And then with I'm a sister's dog.
Yeah.
Like any dog I'm around, if
That
I'm
is
touching them a
so
lot, I
interesting.
start sneezing. And so the other
Yeah.
day she just moved into her house.
Yeah.
And by the way, she's like 21 and she just bought
I'm
a
a
house.
sister. Yeah, I know. I saw that
She
on
just bought a house,
TikTok.
so cute.
Uh-huh.
But she
By the way,
they-
congratulations.
Yeah.
That's actually so exciting.
yeah, it is. They're so cute. And so their dog, I was all up in there like playing with them, and all of a sudden I started sneezing out of nowhere. So I think I'm allergic to dogs,
dogs.
which is Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It's
Yeah.
not bad.
No.
But I just noticed, like, if I would touch them and then kind of, like, itch, I would
Yeah.
get, like, little bumps.
Little bumps.
And I'm like,
That's
oh.
so crazy. See, mine's not, well, honestly, I don't really know because I might have grown out of it and I don't even know if that's a thing. But when I was little, I was super allergic to cats and so sorry, Sav. But my sister, she had a cat, and then when I was born, I was like so allergic, and we had to get rid of the cat. And I swear, for like the first year of my life, she hated me.
you?
Yeah,
She's like,
she's like this bitch. I had to get rid of my cat.
oh, was it that bad?
I
Were you,
was
like,
so allergic. I guess, like, I don't remember because
Right.
obviously I was so little. But then, like, growing up, and I remember, so I think I want to say her cat was, I want to say it was a black cat, and like her name was Esmeralda.
Okay.
And then we had to get rid of it. She hated me, pissed. And then growing up, we got another cat, and we called him Smokey, and he was like, I think like a tabby cat. I want to say, like the brown, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't remember having any issues with him. Like I think I would get like same thing, like kind of itchy, but it wasn't anything like crazy. But like I'll be around like, my friend Carlos has a cat, and my friend Aaliyah has a cat, and like
It's
no
whatever.
problems. So maybe I outgrew it, but I want one so bad.
A cat?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
girl.
so cute. I've been like obsessing. They're so cute.
We had a cat for a few months, and she got pregnant within like she got pregnant right away. And I remember one of my old clients, she was so mad at me because she was like, why don't you take care of your, like, why didn't you get her fixed or whatever? Because it's like a really like, it's a like a, I don't know if it's like a lot of cats going on in New Mexico or whatever, but basically like cats are just having cats and cats and cats, and there's never enough homes for them. There's not enough
Really?
like, there's not enough room
So
in
girl was
like,
offended a little bit.
yeah, she was like really upset that it had babies, and I was just kind of like, I know, because I, you know, we're just like, it was like what do they call it? Recreating, like just repopulating more
Litters
and more cats,
and more, yeah.
and it was just like a big deal because obviously we weren't going to keep all those cats.
Well,
But
yeah.
she's like, where are those
Well,
cats going to have
girl.
homes too? Which I get, but she had
But
cats
also,
so
damn,
fast.
why are you coming at me
I
like
know.
that
I
so
felt. I was
hard?
like, girl, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just not an animal person. So when she
Yeah.
had babies, I was kind of just like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? You know. But
Yeah.
for a while, we kept them, which we probably shouldn't have kept them
That's
as long as we
so
did.
crazy.
We had like 7 cats in this house for a second, and they
You're
were all
lying.
babies. They were
Oh
all
my
baby
gosh.
kitties, and they were cute for a while.
Yeah.
But I feel like kittens. Catties.
Catties.
Kittens.
Catties.
Kittens are so cute little, and then
Yeah.
as soon as they get big, you're just like, I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh."
I feel like, I don't know. Yeah.
So
that
we
is true,
eventually
though. Well,
like,
I think
found
I
them all
love
homes
cats
and
because
stuff,
they're
but-
kind of just assholes. Like they want their own space. They're low maintenance. Like
They're very low maintenance, which to me, it's so funny because I think people would love that.
Yeah.
But to me, I would just rather, like, what's the point of it then, right?
Yeah,
Like, I feel
I
like
can
people could
understand
cuddle
that.
and
I
stuff,
just-
but to me, I'm like,
I
would
love
rather,
animals, though.
it's like, I would just rather not even have an animal if it doesn't feel like it's there.
like if they're not doing anything.
There's gonna be some,
Said,
there's
if
gonna be
you ain't a
some
part
cat
of this
lovers on here
family-
who's about to be
Yeah.
so mean.
It's just not her thing, okay?
Okay, yeah. So, but I've never really been a dog person, but I do want to get a family dog.
Yeah.
And I want to get a big dog.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be able to go on runs,
And,
take it on
yeah.
runs, take it out.
Girl,
like,
that
be a
was like
family
my
dog.
whole thing with getting a dog. Like I have Nyla, and she's so cute, so sweet.
Yeah.
But that girl thinks she's a whole ass human.
Yeah.
Like she looks at me like I'm dumb. The personality that she has, like it actually trips people out. Like when they like are around her, which is funny. So my dog is bilingual. She speaks Spanish.
Yes.
She understands Spanish and
Yes.
English. But she, like, if I put her outside, like, and she knows, like, if I ask her, I say I have to go potty, like, she'll run to the back door. Like, she's so smart. It's crazy. But if I leave her outside for too long, she will use her mouth to open up the door. And she'll walk inside, and she'll literally look at me like, bitch, like, why am I out here? Like, what are we doing? And then, like, if I tell, like, she'll try to jump on my bed because she's not allowed on my bed. Because she sheds so much. I just don't need all that dog hair on my
for
bed.
sure,
You
for
know?
sure.
So like I don't let her on my bed, and when I tell her to get off, the way she side eyes me, girl, she has attitude like that. And like when she's in trouble, she'll literally, like, have you seen that video? It's like that picture of like that little kid, and he's like standing here, and he's all,
Yeah.
that's her.
No, I'm his sister's dog. She is so funny.
Girl, the videos or the pictures that she was showing us on your birthday,
She really,
that's a whole ass kid.
she really
This is not a dog.
She really goes, I'm a mom too.
I
And she goes,
my god, her TikTok.
she goes, I'm a mom too. And then she goes, you guys are like, oh my god, you're a mom. She said, yeah, I left her at home. You're sitting here like, you left your kid at home? She's like, yeah, she's one. And you're like, low key, like, huh? And then she goes and shows him a picture.
And it's a damn dog.
It's a dog.
No, even her TikTok. I don't even remember what the TikTok that she just posted the other day, but it was like something along of like, my 1-year-old. Oh, my 1-year-old's trying different fruits.
Oh my goodness.
Girl,
So
and I like went to
funny.
the comments immediately, and it was like my 1-year-old and
No,
it's her dog.
literally, it's so funny. I told her, I was like, you should do something like where you're like making my toddler meal lunch or something.
Yes.
You make the lunch, and at the very end you do the like show.
show.
And so she did that. She was like, pack a lunch or something for
So
my
cute.
dog, and
Literally
or for my
so
for my
cute. For my
toddler,
toddler.
or for my kid or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And then at the end it was Valentina. But she
Even the name.
Oh my god,
I love
she
that.
is so like, she's literally a whole personality.
Oh yeah.
Like, she really will go to work with her every day.
No,
and
I've
she
seen
sits
the
up on the
videos.
desks, and she
Yeah.
just is like,
Well, even the picture that she showed us when she was sitting, I think it was like with their dad, like for the birthday. Oh, the way like the dog is literally sitting there, like I'm
Literally
part of this.
sitting
Like,
at the
like when you
table.
have your kids sit with you to blow out the candles. Literally what it was.
she is like,
I
she
love
is,
it.
But it's like, I think that dogs take after their owners. I think
Yeah.
that they just like kind of, you just
Girl.
like become one.
And that's why my dog is such
And
an
I feel
asshole.
like they are the same person. Like, they're
Mm-hmm.
literally, that dog is her and she is that dog.
I
It is so,
I can relate to that so hardcore.
so that's what I want.
So
I want to get a
hardcore.
dog one day, but I don't know.
Do
I don't know
it.
what
They're
kind.
so cute. Mine, I have a
just want a
pit
big
bull,
dog.
and she's so sweet.
Yeah.
I love her. Have you ever seen her?
I've seen pictures of her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, I'm obsessed with her. I
She's
love
cute.
her. She's
That's-
the prettiest
I wanted
eyes.
a pit bull for a long time.
And it's so funny because I had like saw this thing. I think it was like in the UK or like in something like that. Like I think London, but they were putting down pit bulls because it's a whole thing of like where people think they're such like a dangerous breed,
Right.
which is so crazy to me because like, girl, my dog would not like hurt a fly.
Right. Mhm.
So she barks. If she doesn't know you, she'll bark at you.
Right.
She won't attack you.
Right.
But she definitely is like, I'm here to protect the people in the house, whatever. But like, she will never go after anybody. I think if I was genuinely being attacked,
For
then
sure. For sure.
100%, I think she would like fuck somebody up.
She's gonna handle business.
Oh yeah, 100% she would. But like, that girl is scared of a damn basketball. She's scared of the vacuum. Like, you move too quickly, and she's like skittish. You
yeah,
know?
that's what I want.
So-
I want a dog. So if you guys
Are you gonna get a puppy first and like raise her?
yeah.
Okay.
I would like a puppy just to learn. Like, I truly don't know anything about dogs, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that's just me being truly honest. So I kind of I want to use a
It's
small
like-
dog to kind of
No, girl,
learn
it's
how to
literally like
train
having a damn
her.
kid.
Yeah,
Because you're gonna have to potty train
you
her.
have to learn.
Like,
So I just, there was someone was wanting to rehome their dog, and she was already one. And at first I was like, oh, like, she's still little. But
have
then I
the
was
perfect
kind of
dog for
like,
you.
oh, I feel like that's still too big.
yeah, there's a pit bull. So one of the girls at the gym, it's called Pitties and Kitties on Instagram.
I'm dead.
It's cute as hell. Cute as hell. But I think her name is like Luna or whatever. But she's a full bred pit bull.
Okay.
I'll just send you the pictures because she's so
Okay.
cute. But she's up for like adoption right now through the little like whatever it is, shelter. Is it like a shelter? I guess.
Yeah,
I don't
good
know.
for her, yeah.
But she's so cute. She's
Okay.
little pit bull. She's a baby. Oh.
I would
Girl,
love
the way
yeah,
I literally was thinking about getting another dog, and I was like, Sarah,
Yeah.
be so for real.
For sure,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
I
lucky
just-
my dog's grown
Yeah, I just want,
because it's a
some
full time
kind of-
job.
it is
A full time job.
Girl, even when I was babysitting my client's dog, I just felt like it was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot, because she was really a chill dog. Like, she
Yeah.
was a very good dog. But I just felt like
It's a
I
lot
was
more
like, oh my gosh,
maintenance
Like, yeah,
than,
like
like,
you
you
have to
think.
think like, oh, let me, there's just things that I've got to get used to, and I want to get used to while they're a puppy and
Yeah.
kind of grow into that.
Yeah.
So
Well, and like grow them into like the family too, to where like they're. I mean, I feel like no matter what, the animal's gonna be part of the family, but to like where they grow into the family.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
cute.
I don't know. They're so cute. I love the animals.
Love the dogs.
I know. I just cries.
Cry. See, I'm just not a big animal person.
I don't
That's
know.
why I'm
I-
like genuinely like I really have to find like the dog for
I
me.
feel like
and
I've just
it
been
has to,
around
like,
animals
be...
like my entire life. Like we when I was little, we had a beagle, and his name was Chico, and he was so cute. My family, first of all, mom and dad, because I know you guys watch this, fake of you to say that Chico ran away when I know that you took him to Watermelon Ranch because the neighbors were complaining that he howled too much. It's a beagle, okay? And
Yeah,
they
like,
told
they're supposed to
they
howl,
told
right?
us, yes. They're like, he ran away, and like I was young and naive. You took advantage.
Yeah, there was actually a few. We've had many family dogs. Like,
Yeah.
we've had them, but I've just never really been involved with them.
Yeah, I
but
loved Chico.
we kind of did the same thing with my sister. My sister, we had, I think she was a pit, or I think she was a pit.
Yeah.
And she was cute. I can't even remember her name. That's how long ago it was. But she was just a little dangerous.
Yeah.
And I don't think, I don't, like, she was just a little dangerous. And my
Yeah.
sister was really little.
Oh,
Like and so every time she would come, she was just happy to see her, but she would jump
on her.
and
Yeah.
it was just kind of scary. So my parents rehomed her, but they told my middle sister that, like,
that she like ran away.
like
or
I don't know
something
what
like
they
that.
ended up telling her,
Yeah.
but she was like so sad about it. It was they just like did it on a day we were at school so
No,
that she wouldn't be sad.
Same.
I
My
was
side
like-
eye. I said
I was
same.
like, dang. And so now I look back, I'm like, that's kind of sad. But at first she was crying, and I was just kind of sitting there
Like,
girl.
you said one less problem.
I was like, girl, what's crying for?
Taya's so unbothered.
I'm like, what you crying for? But I mean, I don't know.
I
Just
like
gotta get used to
we
it.
grew up with like dogs, cats. We had turtles. My family, they had like a ranch where we would go and like there was horses and stuff like that. And even my oldest sister now, she has 3 dogs, Layla, Amy, and Ozzy. And then she has
Dang.
a bunch of little chicks that she just got and a bunch of chickens.
My parents have
So,
chickens.
Girl, she
Which
just got the cutest
chickens
little
come
chicks.
in handy.
Girl, the eggs
I
that we
want
get,
some chickens.
I get mad eggs.
Yes, that's what I was gonna. That's what I was gonna say. My mom, she has she gets like I don't even know how many a day.
Yes.
And so whenever she comes here, I go there. I'll get a bunch from
Yeah.
her. But I want some of my own. Like eggs are so gross. Like we don't
Girl.
realize how nasty
Well, you
eggs
want to
are.
know what I learned the other day? Is that so people, and me and Vanessa were literally talking about this last night, and it blows
Yeah.
my freaking mind.
Yeah.
But in America, like people, we refrigerate our eggs, but in other places, or like people who have like chickens and stuff like that, you don't have to
Put them in the
fridge
I had
because they're like the eggs that we buy from like the grocery store are sprayed with like stuff to where you literally have to keep them in the fridge.
I believe
which is
that.
so crazy.
No,
Like,
literally, I had seen she's like some girl. I don't think she's from the U.S. content creator, and she was putting her she was doing like a fridge restock or grocery restock, and she was putting her eggs like in a little basket, and she left it on the counter. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I mean, eggs are just like have you you know how they say like cage free or like whatever is a lie like
a damn
it's still
lie.
nasty.
Yeah.
And even caged eggs are even worse. They like literally shit on each other and eat each other's shit.
Dude, I know. Well, and you want to know what too is like I feel like because like I know people are like, oh well, natural eggs, like there's blood in my and okay, that can happen, yeah, which is
Wait, who says that?
from like people who are like I don't know anyone like specifically that I can think on the top of my head, but
Right.
like they like think like natural eggs are grosser because like there can be the chance of like being like I don't know, little blood or like whatever in the fucking eggs.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you get the eggs from the store and they're even nastier.
Yeah,
there's
they
like
eat their own shit. and,
yeah.
it's gross. So I guess what is it? Free range? Is that what you want to get?
I don't even know.
I think it's or I don't even know, but I just get.
I don't
mine from
trust
my mom.
anything anymore, girl. Even earlier, because me and Taya were talking earlier about vegetables and stuff like that, and I was telling her how I found out that like in the produce section, your vegetables aren't as fresh as you think they are because they're sprayed with so many preservatives that the frozen vegetables are a lot healthier than the like ones in the produce aisle.
Which we know. We
Yeah.
know that there's like sprays, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
even like and you would think that like
Well, girl, I even get the sprays that you can like spray
Walmart.
on your vegetables to like clean them and take like the wax and like whatever off. And when you see that water,
yeah,
crazy,
it's nasty.
crazy.
But even at like you would think that like Walmart, Smith's, but like they have like they spray their produce at Whole Foods and at Sprouts and Trader Joe's.
And honestly, your
like-
best bet is either A, getting like the frozen veggies, or going to like the farmers markets that they have like in like the spring and like
Or
summertime.
grow it yourself. I
Or
would
just grow it
love
yourself.
my like.
I would love
I
to
have
do that.
many goals in life, but I would love more than anything to have like a garden where
Yeah.
you like go out and get your fresh. You know what? I have fresh rosemary on the side of my house.
Dude, okay, yes, same. So like I love
It's
it because
so
like
fun.
my sister and my uncle BJ, they both have chickens, but they also both have like they're really good at gardening and like growing vegetables and like herbs and stuff like that. So they'll constantly bring us stuff. So like we be living large.
So
Girl, the amount of
good.
tomatoes, eggs, and like just vegetables that I be getting, and like he always bring jalapenos by because I love jalapenos. But when I tell you those bitches are spicy.
Yes,
Like
they're
so
it's,
spicy,
like 10
but
times
so
better.
bomb.
My
yeah, like
mom-
the flavor is so much better.
My mom, she has her own garden. They have chickens. I think they had goats, but
Oh, that's cute.
girl, I think a dog or something got them. Got one. I can't
Of the
remember what.
goats?
Yeah, they had 2 goats.
Oh my gosh.
And they got them. I don't know if it was a dog
Or like
or,
maybe
or
like
a
a
mountain
coyote or
lion.
something. Oh
There
my
was a mountain
God.
lion running around because like my parents live like they live
Yeah.
in a very rural small town.
Because
So they have like
Is it Gallup or is it
Rama.
Oh yeah, okay.
So they have like a lot of like land and stuff, and so there's like mountain lions running around. Like so,
I
whenever
didn't
there's a mountain
know
lion in the
that.
town, like they have to like let the
Like alert the people and
I
whatever.
don't even know what you call them. They have to like go looking for him. But I think
That's
I don't know
crazy.
what. But she has goats, or they did have goats. But
Mm-hmm.
she has like a full garden where she has like tomatoes, avocados, cucumbers.
Pop off. I aspire.
What else? Like, and it's so cool. And I'm just like, like she's been always trying to be a garden girl, but she's never had that like green thumb.
thumb.
And so now she's getting it, and it's like so beautiful. And I'm like, I want that
just don't have the
so bad.
space.
That's what I was gonna say. Like here, like we could maybe do something in a small corner, but like I
You guys can just
eventually
like even
need
like build like because like my sister
I've seen those.
like the little like
little thingies.
crate
boxes.
barn box thingy looking thingies. Because my other sister Savannah, she did that at her house. So like now they're gonna be growing like
cute.
stuff, and it looks super cute. But just like
Lot of
oh my
work.
god, girl, yeah. Like the only thing that I have been successful with growing is like mint, rosemary, basil. Like I can keep those alive. But when I tell you, like, and I don't know how I missed the green thumb in the family.
Yeah.
It just skipped me.
I mean, like it's same. That's
'Cause
why
I can't
don't-
even keep
well,
a
I haven't
plant alive, bro.
Girl, these ones are barely working.
No, they look cute. They look
Yeah,
good. They
they're
look
doing
very
alright.
much alive.
I just like, to me, I think it is just like a lot of paying attention to, but also like doing the research and like making sure, like you have to check the
Yeah.
sunlight and like
And the temperature, and are they in-house plant? Are they
but
outside?
that's like, that would be so fun, like the end
Yeah.
goal. Mm-hmm. But
Eventually,
my
that'll be
mom's,
like
a
something that I
big-
definitely want to
My mom's
do.
like a big doomsday prepper.
Yeah? No way.
Like for
Oh my
real,
God.
it's so funny because I think, you know, before I used to like be like mom, but
so
now
real.
I'm kind of like
Okay, like
girl,
okay.
like is
Honestly though, like as
something
much
goes down, we're coming over.
literally as much as I want to like make fun and be like be so for real, I genuinely am like she's onto something.
she has like
She's onto
she
something.
has all the things. Like I think if they were like rich, they'd have like a bunker,
whole bunk,
dead
yeah.
ass. But like they have all the things. I mean, they live so rural that I think
Yeah.
it's safe enough, anyways. But she has things freeze dried in like
No
containers,
way.
and she has like all kinds of things packed away, like food. I think she has food stored for like 2 years, like for
Wow.
like all of us to eat. Like if we went
If, like for
home.
something were to happen or whatever. I mean, pop off. I might honestly.
And-
Anything
and
ever
truly
happen, I'm gonna follow y'all.
It all
to your mom's
started through
house.
COVID, of
Yeah.
course. Everyone thought the world was ending, but truly, she just kept going. She was just so bored,
Mm-hmm.
and like like I said, she's a teacher, so during the summer, she just
Yeah.
had all free time, and
do
so she just
anything.
was literally.
Yeah, created a
She would freeze anything, freeze dry anything.
crazy.
She just freeze dries a bunch of stuff, and it's
Wow.
kind of fun. Like I'm kind of like, I mean, like she needs a hobby.
Yeah, she said she needs a hobby.
So I'm like, go.
You
off,
go over,
Mom,
she's all
go
freeze
off.
drying a bunch of food.
For real though.
That's crazy. I know that's so
For
funny
real.
though, because I was literally just having that conversation with my grandma this weekend, and I don't know what brought up the topic of like freeze drying. Oh, because we were talking about hunting because my dad hunts a lot, and like when he comes back, the what is it like? What do they call the like deer meat? I guess There's,
Game?
like- no, gamey is like isn't like texture taste kind of.
No,
but
don't they call it game?
what is the hell? It's like starts with a V. I don't know.
Girl,
I
I
don't know.
went hunting once.
But I've never been hunting. I will never go
went
hunting.
once. I
Not
went
for me.
once, and it was honestly like. I won't. Anyway, I went
No.
hunting once. It was truly like
The way I'd be traumatized.
I will tell you the details later.
Yeah?
because it's
No.
the funniest story of
Stop.
my entire life. I will. It's
cannot.
not for the podcast,
I
but
cannot. No,
it was
yeah.
a time.
So my dad.
Like those
it's
people,
crazy.
those people work.
Hunt.
Like literally,
I
I
look like a
was
dog.
dying. I was dying. I was so tired. My feet hurt. My body hurt. It was not for
It's
me.
a whole thing, dude. It's a whole. And you want to know what's so funny? Okay, so like, because you have to like put in like draws to like be
Yes.
picked for like the hunt, you know. So my dad, for some reason, so my dad and my brother have the same name because he's like a junior basically. But my dad would put in both of their names for the draw, and every single year, I kid you not, my brother always gets the draw. But because they have the same name, my dad goes hunting, right? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on the phone.
No,
It'll be fine.
no.
But anyways,
I mean, shit. I hope we get that successful.
I
Someone
know
gave a shit.
that someone gave a shit for real, for real. But no, so like I remember like when we were little, and even to this day, honestly, like he'll go hunting still, and if he catches anything, he'll like bring it back. But I hate the taste of the meat. I think it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's
The
just really
smell
gamey.
of it, disgusting.
Yeah.
But when we were younger, he would because he'd bring the heads back, right? He would boil the head in our backyard, and it honestly, thinking about it, makes me so mad because the way that it smells is, oh my god, the most rancid smell I've
Yeah.
ever smelled in my life. Like it's like embedded in my head forever.
Yeah.
And every time I think about it, I'm like, I swear to God, dude, homeboy came home with the whole ass mountain lion one time. I'll have to find the picture in like, my phone and show
I
you. but-
remember. Oh, girl, I think I was maybe a junior.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think this was hunting, girl. Like this was just like I think it was because we just have cows. Like
Yeah.
I think it's like my uncle's land or grandma's land. But they have like a bunch of cows over there, and I don't know what was with this cow, but they decided they wanted to like
Just
demolish it.
get it
and
going.
to me, I just have never seen that in my life.
It's crazy.
So my grandpa has a barn, and
Yeah.
it's like a beautiful, beautiful barn, and they brought it back to the barn. And I
no.
remember my
Oh,
uncles
no.
just wanting me to see the process, and I just
Stop.
was like
No.
so uncomfortable. My sister was crying. She was so mad
it's
at them.
awful.
She was like, "How dare you!" I didn't really
Girl,
care for
the
that.
way
I
it's
was
so
just more-
traumatizing.
it was just traumatizing to see, and it was just a never
Girl,
again thing.
yeah.
Also, Jaime's family, like, they're just like in the big Mexican culture, they like
The
kill pigs
matanzas.
and do
Yeah,
the
I was
pig
literally
stuff.
just gonna say that.
And
yeah.
that that
Ugh.
makes me uncomfortable.
Girl, it makes me so uncomfortable because, like, okay, so like,
and it smells awful.
Oh, so bad. I hate pork. I hate
pork.
it.
I
That shit's
hate pork.
nasty.
And what's nice is because Jaime doesn't like it either.
Okay,
So I
yeah.
feel like, because it's hard with like me, I'm not into, I'm not Hispanic, you
Yeah.
know, so it's hard for me because if I say no to certain things, I don't want to come off offensive.
Mm-hmm.
So it is comforting knowing like he doesn't like that either.
Yeah.
So when they're like, "Oh, do you want like," and we're like, "No,
No,
it's okay."
good.
Like we both are like,
Yeah.
"No, it's okay."
Yeah.
Because it's
See, because
just-
my, like, honestly, I want to say pretty much everyone except for myself and my family eats pork. Like, I'm the only one in my family, and I've never liked it. I've always hated it. I think it's disgusting. I
It
don't like
smells.
it. Smells that, like, I've never liked it, but like same because like my family's like Mexican, Spanish, so we would have like the matanzas and stuff like that where they would do the whole thing where they kill like the pig. Girl, the way I would literally hate it, I would cry every single time.
I just remember the first time I had experienced it. It was his mom's birthday, and I was like only in the family. Like I had only been in the family a few
what a
months.
shock, like a culture
So
shock for
I
you.
really walked up in there, and I was like, "Oh,
So this is what
my
we're doing.
Goodness.
Yeah, dude. And it's crazy because like the guys, like when like they're in it, like the ones who like do the killing of like the pig and like whatever, they're so into it. Like it's
I haven't
so
actually
crazy.
seen that.
Yeah.
You've seen
like
the,
they
like,
go,
actual
yeah,
killing?
they'll like go and they kill it, and then it's girls farm to table. The way that they do it is farm to table. Like they straight up will cut up the like
That is
pig and the meat,
crazy.
clean it like everything, and then cook it like right in front of you. So like they'd have
Lovely.
like one of those big like what are they called? Like I think it's like a wok.
Yeah.
Something like a wok, you know, the big pans. And literally would chop it up and then chicharrones like literally in it, and people would just be getting like tortillas and like making like little tacos and like
Oh my God.
girl, when
See,
I
I
tell
haven't
you
experienced that.
trauma, trauma.
See, and actually,
crazy.
I think
hate it.
I think
Ugh.
his dad does that every Christmas, but we don't go.
No, I haven't been to
And
one
it's
in
not
years.
even me. It's not even me. It's
Yeah.
really, I think he is the one that's like, no, I don't.
I'm good. Yeah.
So it's nice because it
Yeah.
doesn't come
I
across
can't,
like
and honestly,
I'm the one.
I can't remember the last time that we went to one. My dad will probably go to them like still, but like us, or even just me, girl, I haven't been to one probably since I was like maybe 10 or 12 years old.
Yeah.
Like it's been a while, but I just, it's not my thing. Like,
It's not. It's
oh, the
not.
way you go home like smelling
The
like it,
stink,
everything,
yes.
like it is just ugh, traumatizing.
But if it's your thing,
Honestly.
if it's your thing, go ahead, boo.
In my mind, because like being Muslim and stuff, like it's haram, like eating pork is haram. So in my mind, I'm all haram.
Yeah, literally.
Vanessa always laughs at me when I
literally.
like say that, but it is. But even dude, like
You know, I
within
heard
like
that though. That's
Cathol-
why like a lot of cultures just don't eat.
well, even
pork.
within like I think it's like I don't want to know if it's Catholicism or Christianity, but same thing. Like you're still not supposed to eat pork, but people do anyways. I mean,
Yeah.
But pigs are just such gross animals. Like
They really are.
they literally eat their own feces. They will eat their own dead.
I had seen
like,
some because like something in the
gross.
Bible is about like like they said instead of killing us or instead of sending us to hell, like make us pigs or like turn us
Yeah,
into
turn us
pigs,
into- wait,
something like that.
girl.
And then like I had seen something else on a podcast. It was like if you look close at a pig's eye.
Oh my God, yes, I
like
think I saw it with a TikTok. Yes.
And then pigs can't look up. The sky.
No, I
So
literally
like
saw
they
that.
technically, you know what I mean?
They can't look up to like the heavens or like something like
Yes,
that.
girl.
Yeah, yeah. I
Ugh.
saw that. I saw that as like a whole. I think Vanessa sent me it.
Was it
I don't know,
TikTok? I think
but it was
it was
like a
someone's
whole TikTok.
podcast.
Yeah, and they were like talking about that, and like it was like a video of like a guy trying to like hold a pig upwards to like look into the sky, and it literally could not
not.
look into the sky, which is
Yeah.
so crazy. I don't know how much of that is like true, obviously.
Yeah,
but
for sure. We just
it's
don't know.
still
But it's still
so
funny to think about because
crazy.
pigs are just gross.
Yeah, like
So
it's so
gross.
funny. So like my auntie Lori, and well, hey girl, she's gonna be so excited to get a little shout out. She loves this podcast. She loves it. But she doesn't. I don't know if she eats pork at all, but she loves pigs. She thinks they're the cutest things ever.
Okay.
Like in her house, she has little pig trinkets and like stuff like that. So that's always been like her thing. And
Yeah.
I remember when I worked at the bar. So there's I think it's called. It's like a piggyback or I don't know, something like that, but it's like some type of like alcohol. But anyways, the spout of it is a pig's head, and so when you pour it, the alcohol comes out of like the pig's mouth, and so like
Uh-huh.
I stole one for her and I gave it to her.
Period. Was she
Yeah.
so excited about
Yeah.
it? How cute. What'd you do? Just like pop it off?
Yeah.
Literally, that is. Oh man.
You just look, it's so cute.
I think it's cute.
Yeah.
That's.
but-
I mean, pigs are cute looking when they're little trinkets, but like in person, like a
no,
real life pig, are
Dude,
scary.
Oh my gosh! So my stepdad, he was a fire marshal for a really long time, and so he like still worked with like the firemen. And one of the firemen, he had a pet pig, a literal pet pig. Like it was a baby. It was a very little, but he had a pet pig. And I just remember, and I was like, "What the fuck is that little like rat?"
Yeah, like it's one thing,
roll rat looking
dog, our normal pets are like dogs, cats, whatever. But like you see someone who has like a pet monkey or something, you're like, okay, cute. But like a pet pig is
pet
just so
pig
strange.
It's random as hell.
You know
what
what
do you
are
do
also
with it?
scary are goats. Have you seen goats' eyes?
Yeah, goats are really honestly. But have you
They're
Hear me
just
out.
evil.
ever had goat before?
I've had goat cheese.
Okay, love goat cheese.
Goat cheese, yes.
So bomb.
So good.
But
Or goat's milk.
I don't even know if I've had goat's milk before, honestly.
It's
I've
good.
used like goat's milk lotion, but I don't know.
Cool.
It's so moisturizing.
Okay.
Okay, so I used to work at this African Caribbean restaurant called Jumbo Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have one here in town anymore, but there's still one in Santa Fe. So if you guys are ever in Santa Fe, go check it out.
Yum.
Bomb. Oh my god. So freaking good.
Sounds good.
That was kind of like my first like introduction into like kind of like Islam because
Mm-hmm.
the owner, I think his name was Aman. But he him and his family were Muslim and they owned this restaurant, but they had the jerk chicken, girl, so bomb, but they had goat stew. And like for me, like I'd never heard of like goat like being eaten before, so like I was like, that's so weird, you
Yeah.
know, like thinking it wasn't gonna, when I tell you that shit was bomb. It
Yum.
was so good. And like
Maybe
the
I
spices,
have.
like
I don't know.
girl, we're gonna have to take a trip to Santa Fe to go
Yeah,
try it out.
let's
'Cause
do it.
It's so bomb.
It sounds good.
The way my mouth literally is like watering
I
thinking
love
about it.
stew.
It's so good.
I'm
Yeah.
a big stew girl.
And
Like
they're
stew girl.
like my favorite thing that they had was the jerk chicken salad. The way I would literally just take my money. You could have it.
Love
Take it.
jerk chicken.
It's so bomb.
good.
If it's made right,
Right, yeah.
Bomb.
If it's made right, it's so good.
I'm just such a fat girl at heart.
Same.
Genuinely.
I've, always
I know.
forever.
Girl, this morning too.
I just truly can't find anything that would like help me give up certain things in life.
I
Like, there's just
don't like I
nothing.
won't like okay
There's
like
nothing. Well, I mean, like if I was like competing or something,
That's
other
different.
than
That's what I was gonna
there's
say.
Just literally nothing that would stop me from certain things.
that
I
was the
just really
only
craved.
time that I ever like really committed to like dieting was when I competed because you genuinely have to.
You
like
genuinely
if you
have
want
to, like, if you even
if you
wanna,
want to
like-
see results or if you want to see like progress
you
or
wanna-
even
if you wanna-
if you were doing fat loss. I
Yeah.
can understand that for
Right,
sure.
right.
But I'm so happy, like I'm very happy with like my physique, like I'm comfortable with it. Like I don't genuinely do fitness just to look good.
Right.
Like I love fitness, but I love food and I love good food and I love to experiment making different things and trying different things. And I don't feel like I want to give it up. Like it's
And I think
not
it's really not even like the good foods you need to give up when it comes
Yeah.
to like toning and losing like certain things.
No.
It's more just like the junk.
the junk.
And that you can give
well,
up.
yeah,
for a little
like
bit, you know
I
what
can give
mean?
up like the processed greasy.
Yeah.
Like that's so easy.
But like a
But-
good solid meal, like there's literally nothing in my life that will have me being like, I can't eat that. I'm
No,
dieting or
no.
something.
Literally, only
if
time
I
is on
had
prep.
like obviously if I had like really like weight to lose, but genuinely I'm like
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to get myself ready now for the Ramadan coming up because it's literally in like, what day is it? What day is it? Girl, I don't even know what day it is.
the 5th.
Oh, it's the 5th. So
When
it's
does
in
it start?
6 days. It's on the, well, it's set to be the 11th, so it's the 10th or 11th. We'll see. But, yeah, I'm just trying to like prepare myself because obviously you're fasting all day. So for you guys, for anyone who doesn't know what Ramadan is, it is like a holiday within like the Islam and like Muslim community. So you fast for a full month from sunrise to sunset. No food, no water, like no chewing gum, like nothing. It seems crazy, but
Yeah.
it's such a beautiful time of like the
For
year
sure.
for us. Like it's
For sure.
I love it. Would I ever think in my life that I was going to be like here doing this? Absolutely not. Like never.
Yeah.
But I love it so much. But I'm trying to like prepare myself because obviously like you're fasting, so you do lose weight. But I've been following this guy who is Muslim. And he's also a personal trainer. So he's been giving like really good tips
That's
on
good.
like how to maintain muscle mass and stuff
And I
like
think,
that.
yeah, like you have all this time to kind of
Oh,
prepare
yeah.
for it. So
So I
yes,
have
it
such a
does
good
sound
idea.
So crazy, but it's literally a month, and it's
Yeah.
one of those things that you have so much time.
The
to
first week is the
prepare.
hardest.
Yeah.
The first week is really, really hard.
Yeah,
'cause,
I feel like it becomes
that's
normal
like
after that.
yeah, it is. I feel like the first week because your energy levels drop, like you are so tired. Well, you're so hungry. Like the hardest part for me is the water because like I'm constantly drinking water.
Yeah, see, so when she was telling me about it, I thought you could at least still drink water.
yeah.
That is crazy.
No, literally nothing. Like absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And so, what was I saying? I don't even.
The first week is hard.
Oh yeah, the first week like is probably the toughest for me, for sure, because like my energy levels are so hard. Like and also like it's like a detox. Your body detoxes, so your
Absolutely,
organs
yeah.
kind of like reset. You're flushing everything out of your system, and then after I think it's like the first 10 days, that's when you start to like feel better. Your energy levels go up. You feel a lot better. You're not as tired. You don't like feel so lazy and everything.
Right.
So it's literally just like getting through that first week. But I'm excited. I
You
love
got
it.
it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Girl, this is my fourth year doing it.
Yeah.
So like it's
You
fine.
got
Like
it.
I got it. It's easy. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's like it is what it is.
It is what it is. It's,
Yeah.
It's just a short time.
Yeah.
And then you come out of it feeling so good.
good. And I'm just
spiritually,
I'm
mentally,
so excited.
physically,
Literally,
like
yeah.
literally every way.
Well, girl, and like because like you see on like because you're all my close friends like on Instagram. But I've been doing like my daily like reflections and like duas and like reading the Quran. But that has been my goal this year throughout the Ramadan is to read the entire Quran, but trying to remember because there's 99 names for Allah and then remembering all the prophets and their stories.
Okay.
So like my main goal and like focus for Ramadan this year is like really, really just diving deep into like my faith and like the spirituality like within it, and like instead of just thinking of it as like fasting, you know,
Yes,
getting more
exactly.
into like the
And I think
spiritual religious aspect
And
of
I
it.
think that if you can take your mindset from thinking, because me,
Yeah.
here I am thinking it's just fasting.
You're
I'm
fasting.
like,
Yeah.
not thinking it.
No,
Like, I'm
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
thinking it's just fasting, but here I am, since I have
You've
not done
never
that
experienced it,
before.
yeah.
I'm like, all I can think about is, oh
the
my
fasting
gosh.
part.
But there's so much more to it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Well,
so
it's like,
beautiful.
and
you
also
know?
like there's I can show you too, but it's like you know, doing good deeds, letting go of bad habits, like, you know,
There's so much.
yeah, so much. And so like one thing that I don't know if I was telling you or Vanessa, to be honest, but like within giving back, so like one thing that I really want to do is like go and either volunteer at like one of the shelters and help serve food, or even just like make sandwiches one day and like
be
just go
fun. I'll
around
do
and
that
like
with
give
you.
and just give sandwiches
be
out to people
fun.
who were like hungry, and like just take that time, because honestly like it's really such a time where you realize how privileged you are.
Well,
and
and I
like
had
everything.
seen something. It was like, if you're having a bad day, go give back.
Yeah.
You'll immediately feel
Feel
better.
better.
Like, I don't
Yeah.
think we realize how much we feel when we give back. I had also seen something that was like, you know, you can never be like, because something about, oh, it was this guy. He was like a really rich guy, and he was like, oh my gosh, like, you're so awesome. You guys, I guess he bought everyone's food on a plane or something. And he was like, oh my gosh, like, you're so awesome. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like you. Whenever I get money, I'm gonna do the same. And he's like, why, when you
You
get
don't need
money,
money.
like he was just literally like, that's where your mindset is, and why you will never be successful is because you're saying, when I get money, I will do this. Like, you could do
You could just do it.
I
Yeah.
think Jaime reposted it.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think he did repost it, because I think I
Yeah.
saw that video when he
Yeah,
reposted
but
it.
it was like, you could do so much, and that leads
Yeah.
to so much more.
Well,
Like,
girl,
once
like,
you make that first step,
and it's not
like,
even like having to
all
buy
that energy
everybody's
comes
food.
back to you.
Yeah, like it could be like, even if you can't afford to go out and like, you know, buy everyone's food or make food for like a bunch of people, go through your closet. Like,
I was about to say,
donate clothes,
literally,
donate canned
but
goods.
even
like,
donating, like, it's one thing to take it like to Goodwill or something.
I don't go to
because
Goodwill or
people,
stuff like that,
people
yeah.
spend at Goodwill. It's
I'll
another.
go to like the women's shelters.
Yeah, women's shelters and stuff. But like, even Jaime, he had taken a bunch of shoes one day and he doesn't wear them, and he just drove around.
Oh my
like,
gosh,
it's
that's
because
so smart.
people, sometimes people don't have that mindset
Yeah.
of like, let me go into this
Yeah.
place and go look for
Yeah.
something. Like, a lot of the times they are on the street and have no other
No.
direction
Yeah.
of what to do or where to go.
It's so true. Well,
so he like was just out about at parks,
just
like
do
giving
it.
shoes away.
Well, yeah, and honestly, and I feel like it helps too, because so there was one day, so like right there, like on Carlisle, going like to the gym, where like that, like the Wiener Schnitzel is or whatever. So there's always somebody standing there, like with like
Right,
the
I
sign
know
or
exactly
whatever.
what you're talking
But there was specifically a one time where it was a kid, and you could tell like this kid was so young, and like they just had a sign like, you know, water, food, like I don't even want money, like just give like food, water, like
Yes.
something. And so I didn't have any like food or anything on me, so I gave him like $10. The second I handed him that money, he literally walked over to the Wiener Schnitzel and bought
Good.
food. So it wasn't
That's
even
so
on like
sweet.
some like, I'm gonna go buy drugs or anything
Right.
like with it. You could like, I just feel like you can tell,
And at the end of the day,
you know.
I'm just a I'm a big believer in like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, you did something good for you. Like, my grandma, she used to be big on like, I'm not gonna help them because all they're gonna do is go buy drugs. And I'm like,
Yeah.
to me, who cares?
Like I'm
At
giving
the
you
end of the
this to
day,
help
like,
you.
at the end of the day, I
Well,
did
'cause
a
you don't
good
have control
deed,
over that. You don't
and
have
like,
control
I
what
can't
they're spending that
control.
money
I'm
on.
just gonna do what I can to like, you know,
Yeah.
help and give back.
Yeah.
And like, you choose to do what you want with that. Like, that's your own thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not trying to like feed the addiction, anymore.
obviously, yeah.
But like, at the end of the day, don't help someone because you just don't not
Help someone because you're like, oh, they're gonna spend the money on
Yeah,
drugs.
because you don't know.
Yeah.
Like, my grandma would always just be like, they're gonna. It's like, how do you know? You
Yeah.
haven't even like offered.
When you also don't know the person.
Yeah,
so it's like they
exactly.
could just be looking a little rough because they've been out here in the streets for so long.
Well,
and they're literally
it's 'cause
starving.
they have nowhere to be.
Yeah.
Like,
So
that's the reason they could
it's not
just,
always like
a-
the fact of like being a drug addict,
Yeah.
you know. But it's just so crazy. It's so wild because even like I was thinking like with the vets and like when you see like vets in the street and stuff like
Yeah.
that, girl, that stuff
girl.
blows my mind.
It blows my mind because there's retirement plans set out for so many people, but people who are like veterans who didn't get dealt the best cards are like literally on the streets.
No,
It
like
makes
even
no
the fact that
sense.
they weren't given like, well, like for like I just like therapy, like automatic therapy
Even
after
therapy.
like or even just housing, like I don't know, like enough money to live
Something.
off of something. Like the fact that we have vets in wheelchairs sitting on the side of the road asking for money after serving for so like and honestly like I do not give a shit, but like screw America. Like America sucks. Like
it's really
it's
awful.
so shitty.
It's really
like
awful out
and
here.
I know like some people, like if they did serve, they'll get offended by saying like, you know, I worked so hard, like how can you say that I served America for so long, which like appreciate that. Like it does not,
But
you know,
for sure. But there are even I know there's even vets out there who will literally say like this is,
No, it's
we're going in a
awful,
real
dude.
weird direction. And I
Yeah.
think that if you can admit
it's
that,
such a brainwashed country. I feel
Yeah.
like that it's
I feel like if you can't admit
honestly
that or at
insane.
least kind of see it, like you're just kind
You're
of
kinda ignorant to it. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
there's a lot of foul going on in this world.
Girl, it's
so it's just
crazy.
like
Even like us, Mamola speaking like Ramadan and stuff like that, and everything happening in Palestine. The way that I get so emotional, girl, and I don't even like. I'm not Palestinian. I'm not Middle Eastern. Like nothing.
Right.
But like, and I feel like you don't have to be. Like,
don't have
it's
to
just the
be.
fact of being human and seeing that this stuff is happening. Like,
wrong.
girl. So
It's
like,
sad.
I kid you not. Like maybe like 4 or 5 days ago, I had posted a picture of the kid who was super skinny, and then yesterday I was like scrolling through Instagram, and he died of starvation,
I
and
saw that
like
picture.
it breaks my heart.
And I had
Like-
seen something you had posted, and it was something like a girl was like, oh gosh, do I even like? It was like I don't even know.
Was it the one where the body was like flattened? Yeah.
And like she was kind of just like the way that we just are so, or is it numb? Or we're
Like,
so like
I guess
the
like
world?
numb to it. Like
we're
I
not.
don't
What's
know-
the word where you're like you're brainwashed? You're trained to.
Yeah.
What is it called?
I know what you're saying. I don't.
But like you're just so used to seeing this stuff, like
Like,
it doesn't
it's-
even phase
Girl,
you.
well, that's what,
like
like-
you're really not even shocked. And to me, like when I saw that, it was like, oh my gosh, like this isn't a movie. Like and,
That's why I
like,
posted it.
yeah,
I'm
and
sorry, my eyes are
it's
like I'm getting
no,
so
yeah,
emotional.
and
My
it's
eyes
like,
are literally
like this
watering
is
up.
literally real life.
Yeah.
And people really just look at this stuff and is like, all right, next.
No, and the fact that people can even like
It's
scroll
just
past
so
that
crazy
and
to
like,
me.
it literally like breaks my heart. Like there was times because I remember kind of like and I don't even want to say the beginning of it because it's been happening for like decades at this
Yeah.
point. But like more so now, I remember Audrey, she didn't really know too much about it, and so she was asking me because she would see me post about it. And when I had like kind of given her like the history and like we talked about it and we were telling her about it, when I tell you, me and her were sitting down talking, crying for like a good like hour, 2 hours, and like we both went home and just like prayed about it and stuff like that. But it's just so sad.
It's
like
awful.
it breaks my heart so much. Like I can't even like express the feeling, like, and I can only imagine like what they go through and how they're living through it. It's insane. Literally
well, yeah,
insanity.
of course. Like I don't know. I have my own things. But
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's just crazy. It's literally so sad. I don't want to get too into
Yeah.
it because I'm literally gonna start bawling my eyes out.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't. Oh, I cry, but I'm also just like I get mad.
No, yeah. Well, yeah, it makes me mad, but I think I just get so sad because I'm just like,
It's just innocent people. Like the end of the day,
Girl.
whatever issues is going on
But it's
behind the
just-
scenes
yeah.
doesn't have to do with like innocent civilians, children,
no
families
Well,
that
or
are affected.
starving people,
that are
literally
affected.
starving people. But it's like in the main media, none of it's being showed. So it's like,
course.
how do people, unless you are actively looking at it on TikTok or Instagram or whatever through CNN, the news outlets, whatever, you were not going to get any correct information. Because I even saw it was like on TikTok, and this guy was about the man who he was he was in the army or something, and he set himself on fire and was literally yelling out like "Free Palestine," on the main news
didn't talk
outlets.
about it?
They didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
No, and he was going around the UK asking if the people they had seen that, and they're like, "No, I didn't even know that happened," because they're not broadcasting it, which is awful.
Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know if we can talk about this on the podcast.
We won't go too much into
Yeah,
it,
we'll,
but
we'll talk about it
Yeah,
later. But
yeah.
anyways,
But-
anyways, next.
I know literally before I start crying.
Next.
It's
Next
so
topic.
sad. It's literally
Next
so sad.
topic.
But
Yeah, I think we're honestly good. Yeah.
Okay. But that's pretty much it, guys. We just wanted to kind of keep it
Short and
chill.
sweet.
Yeah, just converse.
I
a
think
talking moment.
we've had a lot of topics, and we are definitely open. You guys give us what you want, or give us ideas of what you want. But to us, we just wanted a chill day.
Talk, chat,
Talk
catch
what's
up.
on our mind. I think it's good to kind of, we have topics we love to like motivate and inspire, but also it's fun to just like sit back and just hang.
Yeah.
Because we're just
It
so
is.
busy all the time. So it's nice
It
for
is.
us to hang and just record it too. But yeah, guys.
That was actually a very enjoyable
It was like a
episode
nice
for me.
little therapy session. That was
It
so
was,
fun.
it was.
So, but yeah, guys, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to us. And we will see you guys in our next episode of
My Kind of Women. Bye, guys.